Today we're going to talk a little bit about Pixlr, the website that we're going to be using to create and edit imagery. So the first thing you're going to need to do is head on over to Pixlr.com, and you're going to then scroll down to launch the web app. From there, you are going to kind of come to the main page here where it's going to ask you if you want to create a new image or open an image from your computer. Now, anytime you want to open an image from your drive that already exists, like one of your photographs, you'll open image from computer. Anytime you want to start something new from scratch, so more like a digital piece of artwork, you're going to create a new image. So today we're going to go ahead and start with create a new image. Now from here, we're going to go ahead and name our file. I'm just going to name this artwork. We're going to keep the default settings of 800 by 600 so that we have a horizontal piece here. And I'm going to go ahead and click on transparent. Now I like to work on top of a transparent surface. You can decide that, it doesn't matter to you. But if you do not click that transparent, your next image will look a little bit different than mine. So here with my transparent image, I see this gray and white checkerboard pattern. If I were to not click on that box, it would just be plain white, so my background would be white. Now my background is see-through. Okay. You'll notice that the toolbar is over here on the left-hand side of the screen. Becoming familiar with these tools is very important. I do have color copies of the toolbar at the front that you can use and kind of keep handy. But if you hover over one of the different tools, it will tell you what the tool is called. Over here on the right hand side we have our navigator box, we have our layers box, and we have our histories box. Now sometimes students accidentally click and close one of these boxes. If that ever happens, you need to go up to view and click on whatever it is that you accidentally closed. Now I tend to get rid of my history most often just because I find that I don't use it very much, but I'm always using my navigator and I'm always using my layers. You'll see that you've got a lot of different options here across the top. New image, open image, save, close, exit, those are all going to be common functions that you do. Under edit, undo, redo, cut, copy, clear, paste. Free transform is something that we'll use quite a bit, and maybe some of the selection tools as well. Under image, you've got your image size and canvas size, which doesn't mean a whole lot now, and if you ever needed to rotate or flip or crop. You also have a crop tool right here to do your cropping as well. Under layer, you've got a lot of different options for when you have different layers within your image, which again I would say a lot of this will make more sense as we work. Adjustments are just things that you can change when working on a photograph. Filters, again, some of these are more fun things that you can do to make your artwork look more artistic. View, we already did that a little bit. You can zoom in, zoom out, or get your boxes back up there on the right hand side. Language, help, and font. Now we are not ever going to need to log in or sign up since we are just using the web app. You should just be able to open it up without ever needing to do anything like that. My file size is right down here on the bottom left, my 800 by 600. Right now I am at 76%. So I could use my navigator bar here and zoom into 100, or beyond. That red box here is then showing me within my image what I'm looking at. Or I can, zoom way out as well. Color palette, we're going to be using that quite a bit in our first project. Tool, the type tool, probably the paintbrush, the eraser. You might want to mess around with gradients, maybe the pencil. We'll be working a lot throughout the semester with the lasso tool, the selection tool, and the wand tool. So today we're going to be kind of exploring and experimenting what some of these different tools can do so that you can start to become more familiar with how Pixlr works.